Hi, I'm Mike Byron, CEO and founder of MyBizMeNow. Welcome to the Ignite Leadership Series. All right, welcome to the Ignite MyBizMeNow Leadership Series. We got another episode brewing up here. It's going to be a good one. We've got Kevin Hernandez and Paul Stewart.
Patrick.
Patrick. I don't know why I called you Patrick.
That's Paul.
I
quit
call him
screwing
Paul
your names
all
up
the
from
time.
beginning. Patrick Stewart.
Nice.
From Peak Performance Partners.
Yeah.
Did I get that right?
Yeah, you got that one right.
All right. So why don't you guys say a few words about who you are, how you know each other, how I came to know you, and what you do, what you get going on.
Perfect. Yeah, we're Peak Performance Partners, like you said. We're one of or two of 5 business partners that we've come together. Really, we've joined together because we want to help businesses at whatever stage they're in their business, whether in the startup mode, they're in that middle growth phase, they're scaling, or they're in their succession. They want to exit. They want a nice exit, and so that's what we do as a company. We use a variety of different tools to do that. And one of those are our peer advisory boards. But Kevin and I, we go back 25 years. We're 25 years ago, I was working for a resort company, fresh out of college, knew everything, and came into a resort and with a takeover team. And Kev, what did I?
Yeah, this Joker came into. Well, first of all, let me set the stage for you. I was working in the mountain town in Arizona, and this mountain town is 99.9% white. And so I was one of 2 black guys there. And so I was working in the kitchen.
With a blonde girlfriend, by the way.
And on a dude ranch, right?
Wow.
And so it was a mom and pop dude ranch, and this corporation came in, bought us. I was there maybe a week and a half, and they had bought us out. Next thing I know, this guy comes in, young, how old are you?
25.
25-year-old guy comes busting open the doors after they fired everyone. They're like, Kevin, the cavalry is here. I just wanted to throw up.
So that's how we started. So we started working together. We became fast friends. And then we actually, our first business, I like to tell people, we owned a boat. So if you can own a boat with somebody and remain friends, that's who you go into business with.
You owned an anchor.
It was
Dude,
a perfect
we
partnership.
co-owned a boat together. Yeah. I mean,
What was the purpose of the boat? Leisure or business?
Leisure, full leisure. Yeah, we would go out, again, about 45 minutes from where we lived was a lake, and so we would go out, and the rule was, hey, if you break it, you replace it. If it wears out, we'll both replace it. And yeah, it just was, it taught us how to give and take. It showed us that
it taught us how to truly be co-business owners, because he had it. What were you pulling the boat with? What'd you own?
At that time, I had a
Wagoneer.
76 Wagoneer, Jeep
And,
Wagoneer.
and so we had a
Original.
76 Wagoneer Jeep. It was a 14-foot Bayliner, and I had a Jeep as well. But
He didn't have a Jeep. It was a Geo Tracker, yellow. So here's this big black guy. Wait. I got to show you the other picture. The big black guy in this town of all white people, rednecks,
in a bright
Arizona.
Bumblebee.
In a Geo Tracker driving around with this blonde wife at the time. So
And pulling this 14-foot boat that you had to go straight up the incline. People were like, I was a rubbernecker, because people would pass me. They're like, is he gonna make it to the hill?
Second look there. Yeah.
that's how we
funny.
met. Yeah.
So explain the different ventures you get going on. and
Yeah,
how
so
that came
really,
to be.
so what we do is we come alongside business owners, and the first thing that when we start working with a business owner is we place them on a peer advisory board, and we have the franchise through the alternative board, or we call it TAB, and how businesses have most kind of middle and large companies, publicly traded companies especially, have a board of directors that gives the leadership, vision. They help them with accountability. They give them direction, give them advice. Typically, a small or medium-sized business doesn't have that.
Yeah.
So we solve that problem where we put business owners from non-competing industries in an advisory board, and then every month we meet for 4 hours in a purpose-driven business meeting. So where every business owner is going to bring a challenge or an opportunity. We're going to get insights from other business owners. And then probably the biggest thing about it is they're going to take a set of action items away from that meeting, and they're going to make a commitment to their peers of how they're going to follow through.
You had to remind me of that. I got to go back and look at my commitments.
And I think that's the whole thing. Accountability is huge in what we do, because traditionally there's nothing really holding a business owner accountable, and they really can sometimes lose direction in moving their company forward. Because as I say, there's so many directions to go, 360 degrees, but truly one or two directions is where taking you to that next step.
Yeah, so full disclosure, I have brought on, applied for the tab and got accepted as a board member.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of one of the areas that I go out and I actually vet business owners and try to get them real, because as we know, it's hard to open up someone as far as their business is concerned and get them to be vulnerable to you. And so what I do, I try to be as real as possible. And when I vet, I want to make sure that business owners understand that in this environment, we have to have it's a two-way street, because at the end of the day, our product is those 12 business owners sitting around the table being real, and not only exchanging information, but being ready to get criticized with their business model.
You guys criticize me all the time. I don't like, I'm just kidding.
But it helps the
been a great
business owner
experience.
vet out, where they're going to take, what's their next move. Because I think a lot of times we get lost in kind of what is the next strategic move that I need to take to move my business forward. So we might be worried about moves that are 10 or 15 moves down the road, when it's like, no, come back. What's the next move? And that really is where I found it helps business owners.
Yeah, my brother came through for an interview, and he was bringing up a quote from my dad. I think it was, think big and plan small.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, so you keep the day-to-day running and moving along. I'm Mike Byron, and this is the Ignite Leadership Series. Thank you for watching. More content's on the way, so stay tuned for future episodes.